see how this one continues to unfold. 45 left in the initial lobby, which of course we do have at least Team Shroud and Team Ninja still in attendance.
Yeah, pretty healthy as well. All three players with armor on their quad bikes moving up towards the circle.
Yeah, maybe we can jump in with a different POV as they are just driving into that circle, going to be looking for their next exchange, but they'll be safe and no sweat just yet, the little gang.
Yeah, I want to see Team CouRage here, and
yeah, I'm intrigued.
Just a little bit where they're going to be located. Because you're looking right now in a situation where you're hitting your first circle, things are kind of just going to slow down a little bit. You're trying to see if you can get some stragglers, pick up some extra loot, and then
dropping
of course
perks for 9bang. That's
to see how they like to engage. Still just looking
still
around.
Has that sensor dart as well. This was something that we saw, a strong win condition when we were casting just yesterday. We got to see the power of that sensor dart.
But waiting to be used appropriately as well.
Yeah.
When you're going to be in engagement, when it gets a little bit smaller, when you have a better idea of where they might be coming from.
Oh yes, we get to see a POV from Karma. Woof! Not too shabby.
Oh, this is a good engagement as well, over the top as well, and yeah, there's that never-ending. That's Choco Taco down, but now he's in some trouble, getting shot, and he's got to get into safety.
How is he still alive? That's so interesting. Already now, Team Shroud have lost a man. He's knocked. Choco Taco knocked by Team CouRage.
And I don't know if you could see there, but I think there was an issue with two of the players of Team CouRage, but I don't think it's really going to matter all that much. I think Team Shroud got...
That was it. I think that was a full wipe for Team Shroud, from what I understand.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And that comes from the base Karma and CouRage there, so... Okay.
Here we go. All right, first blood.
Showing it out there.
So already Lupo fallen, now Team Shroud has fallen. It's just going to be Team CouRage and what remains of Team CouRage, which I believe is just CouRage and Karma, as you can see there in the bottom left, and Team Ninja. They're still breathing, and actually, I say that, these guys are going to be under a bit of a world of hurt, just trying to chase that circle.
I was going to say, this is not an ideal situation for him to be in. Oh, Ninja, he's taking a lot of damage, got to hide behind the tree. He's got 3 teammates to bail him out.
Ninja getting hunted here. See if we can go for the shot, though, but a good disengage out of that one. Player on the tree, see if you can get the high ground advantage. Josh OG going to have 11 HP. Fear itself throws down that barricade, and there are going to be some players hanging out on top of that outpost there.
They're a little scattered. They're a little shaken. Do have the sensor dart out. Gold Glove, he's not looking too healthy either. He's going to get that med kit in his veins.
They're looking for him. They
know there's the player around here. They have the higher ground. This should be an advantage.
Yeah, and he has no utility to be able to push in with this as well, so he's going to have to rely on his teammates. Got to make that call. Fear itself, though.
He's under fire.
Yeah, taking some shots, and this is a very, very weird spot for Team Ninja to be in here, folks.
This is uncomfortable. You can barely see who's shooting you. You haven't got the sight line. You haven't got the cover. You're just dancing around trees.
Feels like they need to bail out and just get out of this situation. That initial contact really shook them and kept them spread out. Haven't been able to recover quite yet.
This could be good from Josh, though. He spotted one, takes a shot, little rushed. But that's info. They know exactly where they are now. They can start to reposition. Look how scattered they are. You can see in the minimap, they're not necessarily hanging out, or at least Ninja, a bit of a lone wolf. He's on his own.
They're letting him go on the flank because he is going to have that snipe, as well as, I believe, that is going to be the Maddox. So a good assault rifle that's good up close, but also, really, really strong in the mid-range, obviously, as an assault rifle, but is deceptively good up close. So if anyone does try and push up on him, it kind of functions as like a, different kind of SMG, if you will. It's a good weapon to have in that situation, especially as you're rotating in and out of using that as well as a sniper rifle, which I believe he has the Outlaw.
Yeah, Ninja, he is just going to be on the periphery. They know that circle's going to start closing in, and I think he's going to be first on the scene. Gets some info, and a vicious shot. Doesn't really have the scope for that one. Not necessarily even the weaponry. Outlaw, it is strong. More of a mid-range rifle. It's more of a paladin shot. Maybe see more of that action later on as these hours continue.
He was really going for a prayer with that shot. His teammates are now with him, so at least they've gotten back grouped up after being initially spread. Looking in towards the window, they see the Tracer's a good tag. There's some of the armor getting chucked away. And Ninja now continuing to move forward, playing point for his team right around the edge of the circle. They've still got plenty of time to play with before they start taking damage, but needing to find cover to gain space on the building.
They should be safe and sound, at least to try and get into the circle. That's not necessarily a guarantee, though. Still, the only squad to have all 4 members still standing in the opening battle.
Just barely.
Plenty of time, though. 47 minutes in this first heat. Of course, don't forget there is a multiplier, not only for the kills you would get, but also the win itself. and as close as you can get to that top spot.
Multiplier only really matters, though, when you get the kills, though. You got to have at least
Touché.
a couple to multiply, don't they? So we'll see.
Nice little maths lesson, Jason. Thank you.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
You gave us the botany yesterday. I'll bring the math in today.
Okay, I like that. Looks like they've got good vision, good shots. Nice connection from Ninja. And another one. They are giving him the shots, giving him the chance, and he is profiting from it. It's only going to really do just a scratch, though. They'll just be pumping those medkits out.
I can't believe they're still peeking into this. They know where he is. They know he's taking shots at him with relative safety. Fear itself, though, just barely surviving. Oh, actually, no, he's down. He's got to go get revived, and there he goes. Finally taken out completely. So first player down for Ninja's squad.
You can see how paranoid they are, though. They are just checking every single corner. They are just going to have their backs to the circle, and that's smart. That makes sense, right, Golden Boy? That just deletes one part of the map you don't have to worry about. You can have your back to it and feel relatively safe.
And when you're sniping, below ground like that, it just is a very, very tough angle to be able to hit there. Also, at this point, given Ninja's position, and he has about a minute and 10 seconds, they got to figure out what they want to do, because in front of them is just water and a beach and a lot of low ground. Those players, if Ninja's able to get just one good hit, that could be the difference maker here. And you're going in for the water, and water's just tough. It kind of just feels like this is just a situation that they have to put themselves in this spot, because there's really no other choice, really.
Yeah, this is, I mean, they have got no meds on Ninja. Notice his health, 58, and he's just going to be doing his very best to swim into the next circle. It's not a dream scenario by any stretch of the imagination.
It's desperation. He was taking some of those bold shots, but getting chunked down, a little bit of damage every time he peeked out to take one. So now it's just, we have to find a new angle of attack.
Just going in the water is so risky. Just one turn, one moment of COD timing, okay? And you look, and you will see them, because he has to keep poking up above water, because you lose air so fast. For a bunch of super soldiers that can slide everywhere, they really can't breathe underwater that long.
Yeah, that lung capacity needs some work, but it does make a lot of sense. It just stops people from just cheesing it and staying under that water. Right. From a design perspective, it makes a lot of sense, and they are going to get their heads across. Coughing and spluttering, but safe. And take note, 24 left. Still no kills necessarily from Ninja himself, but his teammates have been.
I do want to cycle through the players in a little bit to see.
Yeah, DrLupo's team did just wipe again on their second drop.
Not going well.
Yet.
Plenty of time still in the heat, though. So we're sticking with Ninja. I mean, it is kind of impressive they've been able to get out of that situation. And again, another group of buildings that they can just try and find anything, any med kits. And it's just not there for Ninja.
Yeah, dire straits here. 58 HP, and you can always expect someone to be at the lighthouse. And you know how many times that happens to me? I'm like running through, I'm like, oh yeah, no one's gonna be there. It's like late game, the circle's like starting to collapse in, and and then just some tool is just still there.
Just someone in the lighthouse.
They're gonna ruin your day. Like, get out of the lighthouse. You see, someone just rotated out of the lighthouse. Great shot there from Ninja.
And it's converted as well. They managed to finish the knock.
They have no meds.
They've got nothing. Look at Gold Glove, 6 HP. You could throw a paperclip at him and he'd be knocked.
It almost feels like they'd rather just not get in those engagements. They just want to be able to find something.
Gets another. That's the squad. That's going to be loot, and fingers crossed for them, there's medkits aplenty on these bodies.
Imagine they don't, though. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, ready for their face? It's either going to be all smiles or rolling eyes. There's nothing. No. There's absolutely nothing. He's going to try and just patch himself up with a suppressor. Shove it on his arm.
Well, here's over to Shroud and their new drop as well. Still early game as he's still looting up.
Man, no meds there. That is just...
That's heartbreaking.
Don't worry, we'll be checking in on them periodically. Justin as well, another POV you'll get to see from Team Shroud. Already, he's going to find a frag. Nice quick start from him. Converts it, and that's 2 kills already. Bear in mind, it is about kills at the end of the day. Look for another one. He's going to save Chad's life. Did get knocked, but he's so... Look at this. He's cautious. He doesn't want to go for that revive immediately. He knows that that's just a big flag. The remaining squad are going to be trying to find them. I think Shroud might have just done that for him, though. Another for them.
And not necessarily all clumped up, but everyone on Shroud's team kind of doing their job, clearing things out, making sure that revival can come in safely. And Chad is up again. One more spotted nade is out. Shroud doesn't like the engagement, but he's got it. That is fine nade work from Shroud. And even one more spotted. He's in a tough spot, but just bails out.
He is so quick. Darting in and out of this building, trying to keep the advantage in his side of the court. He wants to have that element of surprise, checking his corners. He knows there's going to be aggression from somewhere. Grapple gun from his teammate onto the roof, getting the high sight lines as well. Some high sense gameplay, constantly readjusting, gunshots towards the roof. He's not going to be able to get up there. Doesn't have the nade as well. He used the cluster.
I don't think you saw that player on the first floor. He's going to get challenged here, and he's not going to have to disengage out of that one. Choco Taco's going to be taken out instead. There is going to be one more player right above him.
This is madness. 14 points of health. Again. Hungry for the meds. It doesn't stop them fragging, though. Now Flow Motion looking low.
I mean, Shroud had to go for that. Even with low HP, with his teammate down, he wanted to take that fight. And I don't know how he survived this long in all those different engagements. But much like Ninja, he's just starved for med kits as well. He needs to heal up, and he just can't find anything.
Yeah, Flow Motion is Chad, by the way, just in case those of you are unfamiliar.
No, it should be Justin.
Justin, excuse me.
Chad is Chad.
Chad is Chad. In fact, that's a really easy mistake not to make.
I know. I would as well. Chad, Justin.
Oh, things finally
Complex
starting
names.
to calm down, though, for Team Shroud. A couple of warning shots into the helicopter.
Also, just an update on Ninja's game. They have found some bandages.
Oh, well, that's
all is well in the world. Is he actually hit?
He is.
Wait, was that with a Maddox?
With no.
I mean, listen, I'm going to be very honest with you all right now, okay? That was impressive.
You coming over to Team Shroud?
You know, maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I feel like everyone here is Team Shroud, so I kind of got to be the counterbalance.
I think there's plenty of support for everyone on that stage. Big names on the Twitch esports stage here. But the Doritos Bowl. We're playing Call of Duty Blackout. And these guys, they're no stranger to this game, especially to this game mode.
I believe Ninja is actually going to be in a fight currently, if we can jump over to his perspective. Still in this first game, by the way. I mentioned before, they managed to find some med kits, some bandages, you know,
no
able to get back into this fight.
You don't hit that shot.
I'm a big fan of the attempt, though.
Does he take the shot? More of an info, I would assume. He's just going to be using that scope as a quasi-binocular, getting info from a distance. Look at that circle, though. They are safe and sound. Josh OG rattling off some shots. They do seem to be having a lot of scope weapons. They're good at range. However, as that circle closes in, it gets less and less useful.
Oh,
nice connection.
And those players are going to be in a really annoying spot here because the circle will come down on them, and they are going to have to move eventually.
From having to desperately swim through the water to get to a new location, they found themselves in a great position. Lots of shots being laid down. Players getting eliminated from the game, not able to connect for any of the final kills, but a lot of damage done. And still that armor getting taken down slowly.
Nice.
Open field, 9-bang, here we go. Does he get a connection with it? No. A little short on that one. Ended up hitting the fence.
That circle is a godsend. Look at that. They can stay.
Oh yeah, they're living the dream right now. They're going to be so comfortable.
And Josh did not really need to leave the, oh, okay, that was a smart play there with the trophy system to try and throw it up so that this way it can give support in case any kind of concussions or whatever come through the trophy system will eliminate just the utility right away.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Such a rough spot to be in the open field like that. A couple players remaining in this game, and Josh OG, he's thirsty, he wants some water.
He's so aggressive. Has the grapple gun if he needs to get out of dodge, but doesn't matter, he's just slaying. Squad fully wiped, courtesy of Josh. How many left now?
Only 7 left in the game, so 4 opponents they have to find.
Full squad, potentially.
Team Ninja, this is a strong start. This is the debut. This is the game we started with. And take note, there's only 38 minutes left in this heat, and they've just spent all of this time in the initial game.
And it wasn't looking good for them for a moment there, right? When they had to make that rotation through the water, I just wasn't really feeling it, to be honest with you. Because
no
when
meds,
you go through the water,
hope.
no meds, you know, not a prayer in sight. And they managed to pull it through here, and they're looking poised to be able to get a victory.
So there's probably one opponent squad. It's not necessarily that simple, not that cut and dry, but it could be 4 versus 3, essentially, squad v squad.
But just look at the high ground that they have here. They have this building for cover. They have just open field around them. This is the best possible situation to be in. I think the players, I see them there over on the left side. I don't think Ninja sees them, but they're in the grass on the left.
Major instability detected.
Oh, that circle. They're about to start wiggling. Let's see if they start to move now. Ninja casting his eyes towards where Golden Boy, with his Legolas eyes, apparently saw them.
What can I say, though? I do look like a pudgier version of Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, sure.
I'll take it.
Put you in a blonde wig.
Give me a Pirates movie and it's a wrap. Let's go.
I can't believe they haven't found him yet. The circle is just getting smaller.
He has to keep eyes on that left side.
He hasn't.
They're giving up control of that other building as well. Ninja was on top of it for the information. Now they're just consolidating into one. It's a little bit of room for the other team to work with, but they haven't moved up into the open yet.
Is he going? This would be a rather ambitious push, especially on his own. So close.
There's a potential that they could be inside of that particular building in front of Josh.
Oh, there they go. Here they are.
There's one.
Josh. He's going aggressive, does descend from the heavens. He's looking, checking his corners, doesn't know where they've gone now. It's going to be Ninja who's putting in bullets. They've actually swapped. They've forgotten this. Does manage to evade the nade for now. Back and reloaded. This circle's getting smaller. Josh has been knocked. And no, Ninja's in pressure as well. He's going to turn 180, 180 degrees. It's like a Dorito.
Nice!
And that's the victory!
Team Ninja gets the first win. Very well done. It turned out that it was 2 teams of 2. The players on the left and the players on the right that ended up collapsing as they were right in the center. Wow. All right, well that was pretty awesome here, but let's go back over to some of our other competitors that are going to be playing right now. And remember, we have an hour in this heat, so it is about getting as many kills and wins as you possibly can within this first hour. So the games just keep on going.
Yeah, 36 minutes left. And take a look at the kills as well. Don't forget, you need to just rack up the eliminations and already 4 for Shroud in this game. Be keeping a tally of that one at the end of each heat. Does look like he seems convinced there's someone over there. Caught a glimpse. God, he's perked up. Look at this.
He's using them all, make sure none of it goes to waste.